Hello everyone, welcome back to my Christmas series. So today I'm not using Christmas paper because I just thought this paper was whimsy, but every year I feel like the need to do a sort of Christmas pouch for like embellishments and things like that. I've done pouches in the past, but I've kind of figured out this new technique that I feel like is easier, and all three of these are actually the same thing. And it's funny because this is really actually only 2 sheets of paper, even though it may seem like more. And I just want to show you like what tucks in. I've got tea there, and just like so you can see, like, you know, trinkets, whatever will fit in there. Lots of mail goodies. This one I left without the lid because this is also just a simple way you can just do it without having to put a lid on if you don't really like the lid. And you can see a lot of the stuff fits in there. And I somehow clipped my clip onto that, but if you guys remember this from a while back, it's one of the hidden clips that everyone seemed to be doing that year, and it was so much fun. But you can see that, and you know, afterwards I thought this would have been a great cocoa pouch, but I didn't make it the length for this. So I'm going to show you, like, because I do get questions about the cocoa pouches, if they fit. So I'm going to show you. This does not, but what you can do is make this backing just a few inches higher if you want it to have like a backing, and you could do that. So just an idea for that. And then this is actually the same thing, but what I did was just added some eyelets on the top, and I thought that would be cute. So if you're doing Christmas paper and you have like a stocking, it's almost like a little purse, and you can like hang things in there too. So just some examples. All right, this is going to be easy as always, so let's get started. All right, I originally wanted this to be with a 6x6 paper pad only, but I did not like the way the lid was fitting. All right, so what we are going to do though is we're going to actually start with, let me get these untied. We're going to start with the 6x6 paper, okay? And this is going to be the little front pocket area. Okay, and my bone folder is not here. 1 second. Okay, I got it. So I'm looking for some ribbon too. So once you, here's my ribbon. Okay, sorry about that. So, okay, now we're going to go ahead and score it. And the scores are going to be 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 5, and 5.5. All right, so this is going to be your accordion side, so just know that. So 1/2 inch, and put it there for you guys, 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 5, and 5.5. All right, now, okay, I'm gonna fold my pocket. You gotta make sure your print, so more than likely you need your print upside down to have it facing the right way. So I'm gonna be flipping it this way, so the pocket's gonna be on this side. So just know that, because I'm gonna score that side at 2.5 inches. So you flip your paper or you turn your paper. People say I confuse them when I do that. So just turn your paper and score it at 2.5 inches. So it's gonna go like that. It doesn't matter, like, you know, what side your paper on. It's really just your print. Okay, so again, I'm using this side. Now this is so simple, you guys. I don't know. I've done so many like pockety things. Sometimes I play with them and I'm like, I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. All right, so we're going to cut this right here. These two little, like this little line right here that cuts into these two. We're gonna just cut that. And then again, we're gonna cut this. Okay, it doesn't matter which side of your paper, it's always just gonna be that cut. So once you do that, go ahead and face the paper you want. And now these are just gonna be our little sides. So we're gonna fold in and out, or should I say down? So down and out. Okay, and that's going to be that first pocket right there. Now we're going to use that other pocket, which is going to be this. So instead of, so let's go ahead and just glue that down real quick and get that out of the way. Maybe I have done this in a prior video. I don't think so, but I remember I made a little backpack, I think 2 years ago. It was probably one of my first bigger videos, I guess you could say, and I don't remember what I did. Anyway, you have that. So now we have these two, right? These are going to actually go backwards. So whatever side your pocket is on, face this down, and we're going to go back and down. Again, take your fold and go back and down. And this is going to be your second pocket. So next, we're going to have our little backing, okay? This is where the backing comes in. So if you don't want to do it this way, you could actually stick this on an album, a mini album. You could change it. This is just like the idea of it, but you could change the sizing, higher, lower, wider, whatever fits your album, and it'll be really great little pockets inside of your mini album. But because I'm doing a pouch, I'm going to stick it on this piece of paper right here. But before I stick it on here, I want to score this top, and this is actually, sorry, this is going to be a 4x8 paper. All right. And we're going to turn it at the 8-inch side. And we're going to have a lot of little scores. So I'm basically doing like every 1/4 inch, starting at 2.5 inches. All right, let me try and move this for you so you can see it while I'm scoring. Okay, so it's pretty simple. We're going to do it at 2.5 inches, 2 3/4, 3, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, and 3 3/4. Now this is all preference. It depends what height, but I see how I made it like this, and I do it like that so that it has this easy little curve when we're like folding it down. So it just like folds nicer. And before I put that lid on, I am going to corner round it. And now all I'm going to do is glue this on our little pocket. So how simple is this? So I'm going to glue it on here, or tape, whatever, here. And then we normally would have like a little score there, and since we don't, I'm just going to add some glue at the bottom. So I'm just going to, I kind of like get a little dirty here and put it in and just put it, remember your lid's on the top. So put that down. I'm just going to hold it there for a minute, make sure it's glued on. I've had enough glue humiliation where I don't dry it enough, and voila, our little pocket. And then you've got your little folds, and if just kind of go like this a little bit, just to make it fold down easier for you. And then you can do this. Of course, I use my little Velcro strip thingies, which I get these from like online or the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to place it right there. I put mine on top of each other like that so I don't, you know, ruin it. And so this gives you a lot of room right here. And then, ta-da! It's this cute little pouch. But isn't that so much easier? I feel like before it was like layering these pockets, and it looks like it's more than one sheet of paper, but it's not. And this is double-sided, so you can use single-sided. It's just going to be blank here and maybe blank right here, but that's not a big deal. You can cover it up. So again, yeah, this is double-sided paper, but you do not need double-sided paper. So anyway, now I can just, let me just decorate this super quick, and we can just do one more if you want to stick around for that. Then I'll do the one with the backing just to show you. So this just says Precious. I'm going to just go ahead and put that on there. This actually reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Does anyone know Gollum? Oh yeah, my husband calls me Gollum when I'm not happy. It's like a joke in our family. And he'll walk around and be like, Precious. It's because I'm long and lanky like Gollum. So yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but and then let's see. I feel like I want the butterfly on the, actually, I do like this, the little things that came with the set, because it's like a little button, but I do like the butterfly. I'm going to use the butterfly. I'm going to put some double-sided foam tape. Oop, and this is folding, because I didn't put enough glue. Oopsie. And I'm just going to put that right on the edge there. I definitely did not put enough glue on this. And you have to be careful with the vellum because it's so finicky. So at this point, if you would like, you can add little brads on the top or whatever. And this isn't filled up, that's why it looks weird. Oops. So I'm going to just grab some stuff to fill it with. So this was the cute little gift card holders we made. I had made another one, like on my own, and I just loved it. So putting that in there, putting some tea in there, and just, you know, if you're swapping or something like that. And then when you put it down, it looks a lot better. It looks a little wonky because it's not filled up. All right, and I'm gonna do this one with you guys because this one is really easy too. Everything's gonna be the same exact measurement except the back because we're not gonna have a lid. So I kind of should have done the pocket before, but that's all right. We'll just have some fun here. It's kind of cold out, so I've been inside today. So again, we're going to do the same exact measurements that we had. It's going to just be that 6x6 paper. So I'm just doing a 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 5, 5.5, and trying to figure out my folds. Maybe this way, so 2.5 inches. Ooh. So it's gonna look like that. All right, now I'm gonna just cut into it. And this is, I guess, good practice for a newbie. Just cutting it to that line. Folding in and out. It's nice when you do something a couple of times before you film, you actually start to memorize it. So when by the time you're done, you're filming, you realize how easy it is. But probably if you're just watching it for the first time, it's kind of confusing sometimes. So here's that. I feel like tape would just be quicker for this instead of waiting for it to dry. Okay, there's my pocket, and again, I'm just going to fold it back. Oh, I went a little bit over my line on that one. All right, so there is that pocket right there. And for this one, this is going to be 4 1/4, which is the length, and the width is going to be 4 inches. So going this way. And then what you can do is just, and if you want to make this super solid like some of my other ones, you can just like cardstock it and wrap it, but that's going to go on like that. So if you want this to fit a hot chocolate, this is like, if we go like this, you see it's short. I would change this to probably 5 inches. Let's just see. 5 inch by 4 inch. Let's see how long. Yep. So just so you know, so if you make it a 5 inch backing, a 5 by 4, you'll see you have that much room. So 5 inches will be perfect if you're doing a hot chocolate pouch. So again, if you're doing hot chocolate, do it 5 by 4 inches. But if you're just like me, just doing this, I'm just gonna grab that and make it just pretty this way. Just slapping it on there. I just feel like it's an absolute must to make a pouch during the holidays because we're always like tucking things in and gifting and things like that. All right, and I went really wonky on that, so kind of just ignore that. I didn't do that too well. I'm just gonna snip it off. So if this happens to you, just do this. It's really easy to just trim it off. And to make it a little fancy, I've got some ribbon here. Oh my goodness, I don't know where it begins or where it ends. I'm gonna have to just cut it. So is everyone ready for, I don't know, not everyone does celebrate Thanksgiving, but we do. And I mean, it's just a time to get together with your family and be thankful, right? I wouldn't go into the history. The history can be a little controversial for people, but I think nowadays people kind of look at it a different way to celebrate, more like time with your family and stuff like that. Just to like say, okay, we're not working today, we're not doing this, we're just going to be together and eat really good food. So I like this ribbon. I feel like it just sticks out a little bit. And then if you want to add like a clip, you can put a clip on there. And I think we need, if you guys want, we can do some of these together. These were fun. And I'm just going to add that clip on there. And you know what? Let's grab some of this stuff and see how it looks. I'm just going to grab this. So if it's just a regular loaded pocket, and I guess we could add that. And I mean, think like gift cards, whatever can go in here too. And you could even, like, if you're just like a newbie, you can like plop this on a mini album like this, or use the actual mini album page for this, and it'll just be perfect for your album. So here it is, a fun little loaded holiday pocket. I don't know, do you guys mind that I didn't use the Christmas paper? I kind of feel like it would have been a little more festive, but I just really thought this was the perfect paper for this project. Okay guys, I am off, and if you have anything, by the way, I do have a couple projects lined up, but if you have any specific projects that you're working on and are looking for a tutorial on, leave a comment and I'll see if I can, like, you know, adjust that in. Because I have like 2 or 3 tutorials lined up, and let's see, I think this is 7, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I probably have room for any recommended ones, or, you know, if you guys need help with that. All right, guys, thank you.